Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the basics of Minecraft. This is for people who do not even know how to play and really just want some place to figure out how to play so that they can have fun and enjoy the wonderful Minecraft experience that they paid $26 for. So, we're going to dive right in here and I'm going to show you how to play this game and all the basics that you need to know on how to enjoy this. So, if we want to play a single player world, this means that we're going to be by ourselves. We'll have some monsters that we're going to be playing with, but no other people online or friends or other players. And that's really great if we're going to be showing you the basics. And we're going to create a new world. And you click on that, and this is where you give the world your title. And you can just call it a new world if you want, or you can give it a special name. I'm going to call it oops, I spelled that wrong. My first world. And I'd recommend doing survival, because that way you can know how to survive, because that's really where the challenging parts of Minecraft come in, and that's where the really fun parts of Minecraft really get expressed. For now, I'm not going to show you any advanced options, just to keep it very basic. And we might be able to get into that a little bit later. So just click on create new world and it's going to generate our first world. Alright, so here we are. So as you can see, as I'm moving my mouse around, I'm moving how I'm looking. So right now I'm just looking around by moving my mouse. Now if I click and hold, when my cursor, that little cross, is pointed at an object, it will start removing the object and placing it inside of my inventory. Now to open your full inventory, by default you just click or you press on the E on your keyboard, and that will open up your inventory. As you can see, I have a piece of dirt right here, because that's what I just removed. So if I click and hold using the left mouse button on another piece of dirt, it removes it and it places it in my inventory. So right now I'm going to be showing you a few other controls. As you can see, if you look at the bottom of my screen, you can see a little hotbar filled with 10 object holders. And the first object holder has a piece of dirt in it. Now, if your mouse has a little scrolly thing on it that lets you scroll by just moving a little spin ball, you can actually select different object holders on your hotbar. You scroll down to go to the right, and scroll up to go to the left. Now, if you don't happen to have one of those, that's perfectly okay, because each one of these object holders have a number. The object holder on the very left is the first object holder, so I can just press 1 on the keyboard and it will go to that object holder. So now that you know how to access different objects that are inside of your hotbar, I think we can get started. So one of the first things that you want to actually get when you're starting your Minecraft world for the first time is lumber, because lumber is used to craft all the basic stuff that you need to get started. So this is a tree, and this is the leaves that are on the tree, and this is the lumber. So if I have my pointer pointed to a block of wood, I can click on with using the left mouse button and hold, and it will start removing and chopping down that part of the tree. So I can do that for the next block of wood here. As you can see, I just earned an achievement for getting wood. I'm going to look up and click and hold using the left mouse button and get some more wood just by clicking and holding. And as you can see, the wood that I'm getting right now is actually going to a different item holder because it's a whole different object. So to access it, I can scroll down using the scroller on my mouse and access the wood. Or if you don't happen to have a scrolling thing on your mouse, you can just use the arrows, I mean the numbers on your keyboard. So as you can see, the wood is in my second object holder on my hotbar, so I can just tap on 2 on my keyboard, and now I have selected the wood on my hotbar. Now what can I do with this wood? Okay, I have it, but what am I even supposed to do with this? Well, that's where all the fun starts, is what you can do with the objects that you actually have in Minecraft. If you just collect objects, that's not any fun at all. So this is where you need to access your full inventory. As I showed you a little bit earlier, you press E on your keyboard and you select your inventory. Now your inventory has an extra area to hold items. It's not as easy to access on the go, but at any time you can come here. But not only do we have access to that, we also have access to a couple of other interesting stuff. I'm going to show you this other area inside of your inventory called the quick crafting area. We can craft some very basic stuff. Now you're looking at 4 squares here, and you're probably wondering, what am I supposed to do with these 4 squares? There's a little arrow that points to another square. What does this mean? Well, it's actually not as complicated as you think. Every time you craft something, you use a recipe. So I'm going to dive in here and show you what I mean. Where tap on E to open up the inventory on your keyboard, and you simply want to place items inside of here, and it will create something. So if we want to use some items that we have in our inventory, we just simply click on the item with the left mouse button, and we move our mouse and drag the item into the crafting area, and we can simply place it in one of the blocks, one of the squares in our crafting area. Now as you can see, on the other side is an output. Now I put in piece of lumber, and now it's going to come out as lumber planks. Now one piece of lumber will come out as 4 wooden planks, but I have 5 lumber here, so I can actually get up to 20 pieces of lumber planks, and that's going to be really exciting because I can actually start building tools and all kinds of other exciting stuff. So now to actually get the items that we're crafting, we can simply just click on the item with the left mouse button, and now I've selected 4 pieces of lumber planks. I can simply place it inside of my inventory by moving my mouse and then clicking using the left mouse button where I want to place it. As you can see, I no longer have 5 lumbers in my crafting area. I only have 4 now because I used 1 lumber to create these 4 wooden planks. So I'm going to keep doing that now until I get all of my wood. So I'm going to keep clicking using the left mouse button and get all of my wood. So that's it for our first episode. I'm going to be showing you some more in my second episode, so that you can see what you can actually do with this lumber that we just these lumber planks we just created. So I'll be back with you in our second episode. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Thank you.